friendships with people get intense a bit, don't they? Mm.
There's like a sort of poncy, slimy side to him.
Day 46, 11:12 a.m. Elizabeth and Helen have been up for an hour and a half exercising.
I'm gonna have to give up now, I think. Oh, yeah.
Later today, the housemates will nominate for the 5th time since entering the house. While Brian, Dean and Paul sleep, Elizabeth and Helen eat omelettes cooked by Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
Makes a nice change, doesn't it?
It was gorgeous. Because the boys don't get up early, they miss out on all these little treats.
They do, don't they?
Porridge tomorrow morning, though, guys.
Yeah, I reckon. Back to porridge. I could eat that again.
Yeah, I could actually. I was just thinking exactly the same.
Should we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have another one.
Thought we were on diet.
Oh, come on.
We'll half one.
We'll half, me and
We'll
Liz will half
half
the
one.
one.
Okay.
We've got to be strict.
And we need to fatten up Paul and Tina, I think.
I think Paul needs fattening up.
Yeah, I think he
Paul's
just
got a little... You see this little
Yeah.
pot? Paul's got a little pot there.
He still looks quite thin to me.
But he's got a little
He
pot.
needs fattening a bit, I think.
God, you like him chunky.
Yeah.
Like some big... Something to get hold of.
1:05 p.m. The housemates are all back in bed.
This is Big Brother. This week's nominations will be taking place in 1 hour's time.
God almighty.
The group gathers for the nominations.
Keep my seat warm there, Miss Woodcock.
Okay, sweetie.
We all spread it out, so there's lots of room there. We used to be all...
I know.
I like this because no
You can actually choose now where to sit, which is quite odd. Usually it's just wherever there was a space, and I was like, oh, I think I'll sit on the green couch today.
I'm not used to it.
Oh, wait. Nasty.
Oh, Brian.
There's not many of us left, though, is there?
Nasty day. Brian, just keep you cool, mate.
Strum away.
Brian, could you please give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Yeah, my first nomination this week is for Paul, and I feel that I get on with other members of the group better than I do with Paul.
Are there any reasons why you feel you get on with other people better?
Yeah, I think my sense of humour, and I feel I've got more things in common, personality traits with other members of the group than I do with Paul. My second nomination is for Josh, and it's more or less for the same reason. I feel that I've got more things in common with the rest of the people in the house.
That's quite quick.
She's not a nice woman today.
Isn't she?
She's just more like, you know,
Bully woman.
what's prompted you to feel like this about a certain member of the group?
Would Dean please come to the diary room?
And I just had my reason. She was like, why is that though?
My first nomination is Helen, because I get on better with other people in the group. There's quite a big age gap, and that kind of keeps us from gelling, I think, completely. My second nomination is Josh, and that's because I feel for one reason or another he has been quite guarded. I found it quite difficult to make a real connection with Josh because of that.
Feels like there's no one here.
That's all right.
She was nice.
Yeah.
Would Elizabeth please come to the diary room?
I want you to say more, but
Yeah.
it's not like horrible.
The first one is Paul again. I don't want to nominate Paul. I want to give him a week off, but that's a stupid thing to say because I am nominating him. I know people that I want to end up in here with, and he doesn't kind of compliment my group. He's a lovely guy, but I've never found anything in common with him. The second nomination is Helen. We were doing this silly thing last night She likes white, I like black. She likes sweet, I like savoury. I don't have any other reason. It's a stupid reason, and I hate this because I can't find any good reasons.
Oh, God.
My first nomination is Dean, because out of the boys I feel I don't get on as well as I do with Paul and Brian. The second nomination is Josh. That's not because he's come in late or anything, it's just there's other people that you do gel with, like Paul, Brian and Elizabeth, and Josh, I don't seem to gel with him so well.
Josh now has 3 votes. Helen and Paul have 2. So Josh will face a public vote for the first time this week. Who joins him all hinges on the way he votes.
Okay, my first nomination this week is Brian, and the reason for that is we haven't gotten as well as I hoped we had. Things have got better, and they are improving, but still not seeing eye to eye. And I have to make a decision in this game, so I choose Brian this week. Okay, my second nomination this week is Helen. You just find generally people that are on more your wavelength. That's the way it goes. It's a difficult thing to choose, to be honest. It's just as I said, not quite on my wavelength, I suppose. That's awful.
It is weird.
Now Josh and Helen have 3 votes. Paul has only 2, so he will escape the public vote for the first time in 5 weeks.
Could you please give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Yeah, Brian. He has got that sort of sports side to him that has rubbed with me since I've been here. Second one is Josh. Number 1, he's a very, very competitive person. Number 2, there's a bit of a sort of, it's going to sound really, really bad, but there's like a sort of poncy, slimy side to him. I feel that he might have compromised the positions of some of the girls in here because I don't think he has been totally straight up about his sexuality.
Josh has 4 votes and Helen has 3. So Helen and Josh will face a public vote on Friday.
This is Big Brother. Big Brother would like to thank all housemates for their nominations. Big Brother will reveal who has been
Later
nominated
this week.
later this week.
Tomorrow, about 3 o'clock. See you there, it'll be square. There's got to be more than 2 this week, haven't there?
I think so.
Do you think so?
I think so.
You know, we could all be up for eviction, couldn't we, if you think about it?
You got to think about it now. Two votes are gonna get you up.
2 votes get you up.
Yeah.
I've estimated 2 already.
This morning, Helen delivered new batteries to all the housemates for their personal microphones.
Oh, come here and I'll show you what position you was in this morning, Paul Clark. I could see everything.
Oh, his legs opened. He always does.
You could see everything.
I had a good bird's eye view.
Did you see everything? Did you?
Right. Your microphone's in there, right?
Did you see everything?
No, I never. So you're like this, and I had to go like this, and get your microphone out. You were like that. Over it.
That's funny.
And every time I'm in here to do batteries, he is bloody got his hand over it or something.
That's funny. You look after me, mate, didn't you?
And I plunked your hand for that.
She looked and she said, because I've never seen it before while I'm sleeping, she said it was 4 inches while I was sleeping. It's pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome, Paul. Will you send me?
Was it 4? Did you say 4? That's not that
Good
awesome.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Not if you're not happy, it's a good 4. Then it can double in size. That's a
Yeah, no, that's true, actually.
8.5.
Better than Brian's.
No, 4
happy
inches
with mine.
relaxed is actually not too bad. I am one of these people who,
Wakes up.
when it gets erect, is like shockingly a hell of a lot bigger.
I'm the same, actually.
Do you know what I mean?
Because I had the conversation with you. When I was in the shower and it went to nothing.
But I'm like, mine's like a telescopic.
Vroom, vroom. Yours is a grower, not a shower. That's what they say.
A grower and not a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Mine's a grower.
Yeah.
This week, Dean nominated Helen and Josh. Big Brother calls him to the diary room.
chances are I'd get on with Josh maybe better than I'd get on with Paul on the outside. But the emotional decision I made this week was that Paul has had enough. He's been nominated enough times and he's shown great character being nominated. And obviously it affects him and obviously it hurts him. And for me, it was time to show that I appreciated the fact that he'd been nominated 4 times and he'd reacted so well by not nominating him this week. That is an emotional decision which has moved away from my queue system because I felt my heart was telling me that it was time to do that as opposed to what my head was telling me.
You are really cut, didn't you?
Yeah.
Nice.
6:45 p.m. The group is practicing the weekly task, passing a drum kit through an obstacle course against the clock. It's the first time they've attempted the whole course.
Go away, go for it, go.
Come on, you put on weight, mate.
The obstacle course for the task is in 3 sections. First, the housemates and pieces of drum kit have to pass through a spider's web. Only one person and one piece of drum kit may go through each hole in the web.
Hands together, super hands. Keep our feet, keep pointed toes, Alan. Who touch? Touch, whatever. Go. Go.
Right,
For me.
Go on, Helen, you can move.
This week, they've bet 36.4% of their shopping budget on successfully completing the task. Next, the pieces have to go over a 6-foot wall.
Go. Brian.
Okay, go, dude.
The housemates go underneath.
Sorry.
Clear. Go.
Finally, they have to carry the drum pieces over a toxic swamp.
Towards you, yeah? Take it you, unwind it you. Unwind it.
They have to complete the course in 8 minutes, 15 seconds or less to succeed. Any mistakes along the way incur 15-second time penalties.
Stop. Okay, before I tell you, how many faults does everyone think? Well, I counted 6.
6?
No. Yeah, completely 6.
2.
4 on the things. 4 on the what? For a start, on the
4 touches.
spotter's web. 2 clip the top of the thing. But I don't think we faulted, and then maybe there was a couple
one
on
here,
that.
and we had 2.
We're going to tell us the time then?
4 minutes 40.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Good game.
My pancake mixture is going to be amazing.
Of all the pancakes I've had in here, yours was the best one.
I know.
Because it had lemon in it.
I know.
I have to have a word with Elizabeth tonight. I'm going to have to ask her for daily hugs from this point forwards. Can't have it from you.
No, you can.
Me and Helen do our hugs together.
Okay, you can have 50p a hug.
Helen, would you
No,
really
good.
Give me a hug. I'll have 100 a day then.
Helen's the hugging girl.
Big hug.
She really squeezes me when she hugs me.
As well.
She hurts me.
She's cuddly.
Yeah, big hug. That's nice.
You gotta wait your turn, you apple.
Why am I sad?
She's lovely to hug. She's so sensitive.
She's really cuddly though.
Oh, we can lie down and hug. We're allowed
No,
to.
not really, but just like.
You little love.
You
That's
can
the
wait.
point. I'm fast.
Don't worry, I'm worth waiting for.
Helen.
Get together the blanket,
Perfect
babe.
position then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because it's all getting a bit grotty, so you can share
No.
it. You don't want it. You can just lick it.
Paul.
I'm looking for my
Is that really bad if I
Paul,
do
your
that?
belly.
Earlier, Brian and Josh nominated each other for eviction.
Honestly, I'm not cold. I'm okay, actually. I've got thick skin. I've got all.
What you could do is fold your half, just lay under half and roll it over.
I've got all my insulation here to keep me warm.
No, you get a chill, you'll get cold. Come on.
Thanks, Josh. Honestly, I'm okay. Honestly.
Don't you getting cold now, do we?
I'm going to leave here feeling quite relaxed and feel like I've achieved some self-worth, really.
Relaxed leaving here. The short term that I've known you, you've grown up a little bit more. You're still the funny, humorous Brian, but you're a little bit more sensible. You think sometimes before you say things, and I don't know, you're a bit kinder. It would have been interesting if we'd met outside these walls. It would have been a lot easier.
We would never have mixed.
Yeah.
But I feel that maybe out of here, I'm wording this so it doesn't come across as an insult.
I don't worry, you're throwing so many, mate, I can take
Oh,
loads.
Josh, I'm not me. See, but I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean to, because I mean, I think you're really sweet.
We do have nothing in common.
No, but it's not that. I just feel that outside here, maybe your sense of humour could shine through more. Because I feel in here you don't want to be yourself.
I've held back.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't really, though.
No, but it's been, I wouldn't if I was in the beginning. I'd be on a level par. I'm coming myself.
I'm sure if me and you had been here from the beginning, we'd be as thick as thieves.
Yeah, completely.
We'd just be laughing, joking, and being foolish together, and it'd just be. Do you know what I mean?
Totally, I do believe that.
And I'm sure that I'd come to you more.
Yeah.
You know, if I was upset because you're quite older and you've been through it all, I
think we'd be a lot closer. We'd be a lot more intimate with each other.
Yeah, I think we would.
So, Brian,
Sweetheart?
you want your hug every day? Do you want it in the night? No, in the morning? Night?
Mid-afternoonish when I get it, yeah.
And night?
Yes.
Okay.
I know when I'll have mine. Never.
I know, because she's such a cheeky little monkey. And I don't want to hug to cloud your judgment, you know? I wouldn't like that, you know?
Oh, she's actually really cuddly though. You are really cuddly, aren't you?
Yeah.
She is actually really cuddly.
I know you'll never be together. I know you've got blah, blah. But I look at the two of you and go, you could be so happy together. Because I think you'd both drive each other insane to the point where you'd just... Do you know what I mean?
No.
I think you suit each other.
Mr. Clark is not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, I think, personality-wise, I don't know.
So you could see me and Paul together then? No.
I'd say because you're a bit of a dirty bitch, and I'd say Paul would love that.
I don't know.
I'd say you are.
What did you say?
I'd say she's a bit of a dirty bitch, and you'd love that. A woman taking power on top of you.
No.
Giving it loads. Paul's like, sounds okay.
Good scenario.
It's the only way not to mess your hair up, though. I'm quite shocked at what you said, actually, Brian. I don't think you should have said it.
No, but I mean, you know the truth, so...
Paul lives in Reading and I live in Wales.
What's your point?
Huh?
What's your point?
Well, we never see each other.
Of course you could. You make it your business to each other. I'm sure after this you're moving to London hairdressing anyway.
No.
Of course you will. Helen, you can't stay in Wales. What can Wales offer you? You're 23, Alan. Do you mean I think you should be out enjoying life?
Big Brother has set the group a discussion topic. If they could travel in time, which period in the past or future would they visit and why?
King Arthur, the mythic, and be a knight.
Do you want to rescue a woman?
I want to fight.
He doesn't want to rescue a woman.
Something to do with being in here, there.
Yeah.
Been in here too long.
Got to charge around on a horse.
But I have for years. I've always wanted to just pretend to go back and be part of the Arthur legend. One of the Knights of the Round Table.
I would like to go and see Elvis in concert live, like in Las Vegas. I would also like to go back to the time when disco first started.
70s.
Saturday Night Fever sort of thing, and I would go and
Cool.
be in all the
Making all my
discos
ideas.
That would be
and
good.
do all this. Like that. So those are all my things.
One just amazing time would be to ride Red Rum in all the times we won the Grand National. Another one I'd thought about would be to go back in time when the Native Americans hadn't been chased out of America and be a shaman. A Native American tribe.
Sorry?
A shaman
There's a
would...
pop band called that one there. The Shaman.
Was, yeah.
Okay, sorry. But a shaman is also kind of the person in the tribe that is the kind of wise person that knows everything.
This is where I get really, really different, because I'm not interested in King Arthur or anything like that at all. I would go into the future. I would like to go completely into the future to the point whereby
there might be scientific experiments on people, or you learn more about the human mind, and we can find out exactly what we're capable of.
Like Paul, I'd like to go into the future, but I'd like to go into the future to a time when, whenever it may be, or it might not even happen, when people have finally sussed that the only way to get on with each other is to be cool with each other and not hate each other for colour, sexuality, religion, whatever, and exist there, and the kind of society where you did walk down the road and everyone was aware that we were all the same, and there was no kind of hatred, and everyone you met you said hello to, and it would just be a completely chilled out place.
If you could go back and meet any famous people.
Mother Teresa.
You don't buy that, Brian.
I swear.
Where are the
to
children?
God. Catholic. The woman died a saint. God help her. The life she had, I mean, she was... Imagine a man like that. But she was fantastic. I'd love to meet her and go, hi. You know...
How are you?
She's very small. She was very small.
Yeah, just to pick her up even. Hello. No, I would like to meet her and Princess Diana. And the cast of Dynasty.
1:54 a.m. Dean and Josh are the only housemates still up. Elizabeth and Helen talk in the bedroom.
For some reason I looked at Paul and when he walked in I thought I'm not going to get on with him.
Did you? Why was that?
He just seemed to like sure of himself in a way, do you know what I mean?
Really? But you find he's not like that?
No. It's funny though, isn't it? You sort of like, you don't forget about the outside world, but there's times you can be in this like little environment, you think, oh God, yeah, there is stuff going on outside, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? Friendships with people get intense a bit, don't they?
You've almost got to be careful, especially with well, for me, this is to me, especially if it's with the opposite sex. Do you know what I mean?
20 minutes later, and all the boys are in bed. The lights are off, so they can't see one another. But Big Brother's infrared cameras can see in the dark.
What are they doing to him?
That's Brian then.
Should I go and have a look?
Come on then.
Brian, look, I'm coming, don't scream. Don't scream, I said he did.
I was falling asleep and all I could do was woo, woo, woo.
Don't curse at me.
Where do you want safest be in? On Dean's bed or Paul's bed? I think you're safe with Dean, I think I'll be safe with Paul.
Close the door for us, evil. Oh, you're evil like a slippery snake.
Oh, that's you!
Elizabeth, see what they're doing to me. Evil.
Hello, hello.
Who goes? You decide. To evict Helen, call 09011 154406. To evict Josh, call 09011 154412.
And to see how the nominees are handling things, or indeed if Paul's still handling the nominees, we go live to the house next on E4.